A new era of cyber threats is taking shape, with artificial intelligence rapidly changing how attacks are launched and how defenses are built, leaving many companies struggling to keep up. Just this week, cyber officials warning that China-linked hackers are hiding attacks inside everyday devices, while Iranian actors target U.S. critical infrastructure. Joining me now, former Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency Director under President Trump and the Krebs Group founder, Chris Krebs. Chris, that's a mouthful. Good to see you again, though.
Good to see you, Jack. Thanks for having me on.
Sure thing. So you told me just yesterday that the latest update from Anthropic was both exciting and terrifying. What's the terrifying part?
Well, look, whether it's Anthropic or OpenAI or even some of the open source models right now, I mean, my perspective, and I think many in the cybersecurity industry think we're in this next generation of technological advancement that puts these capabilities for discovering vulnerabilities, for automating attacks. It's not just like the sole remit of nation state attackers, the top flight guys from Russia and China. Now it's the everyday average cyber criminal that's hanging around just on the internet around the world. And that brings, I think, a lot of risk into U.S. organizations, European organizations, businesses that are already struggling with just patching systems, getting multi-factor authentication on. So we're going to see this collision, I think, of exploitation of vulnerabilities and defenses being able to withstand the punches.
Let's start with the U.S. government itself. Is the government prepared to defend against this new generation? And if not, what needs to be done to get it there?
Look, I think the government needs to be doing three things right now. The first is enable from an offensive perspective, whether it's Cyber Command or the National Security Agency, giving them the tools to go out there and get in the gears, put sand in the gears of, the nation state actors and some of the criminals. Make sure they can't come and hit us here. I think the second thing they need to be doing is working with the labs in a collaborative, constructive way to build the plumbing where when we find these high consequence vulnerabilities that all these high powered AI models are finding, that we can route them, that we can fix the vulnerabilities, that we can get them out to where they can have an impact. And then lastly, I think organizations like CISA that I used to run, the nation's civilian cyber defense agency, can work with state and local agencies that are under-resourced, under-equipped, and give them tools, low cost, no cost, to help them fix their systems. But that last piece on CISA is where I'm greatly concerned, because they're down about 30-some-odd% headcount year over year, and then you're looking at about a $500 million budget reduction. So while our adversaries are moving forward, it sure does feel like we're taking a step or two back.
That certainly is scary, but at least the government is the government. The big behemoths, whether it's in tech, I think there are 50 companies Anthropic is working with. You mentioned that JP Morgan has $1 billion devoted to cybersecurity. But what about the mid-sized businesses, the state and local governments, hospitals, utilities? They're very vulnerable, and what can we do to protect them?
Yeah, I've gotten a ton of calls over the last couple weeks from businesses trying to get into the Glasswing program, trying to work with Anthropic. And my counsel, my advice has been, hey, you know what? Let the big IT companies that are providing you with services, with technology, let them work with Anthropic and figure out what the vulns are. You need to be taking a hard look at what your program looks like. Can you patch a high consequence vulnerability that comes in? Can you patch it quickly? Can you patch it in an automated way? Do you really understand what systems you have that might not be able to take a patch, and can you isolate them? Can you retire them? So I think it's a good time to take a bit of a strategic pause in your cybersecurity program and make sure that you have the speed to operate in this new modern world.
Okay, those are the companies, the organizations, and so forth. What about viewers themselves? We have about 40 seconds left. What should individuals be doing to protect themselves from the cyber bad guys?
Yeah, look, the basics still apply here on multi-factor authentication on your important accounts. But if you do use AI tools like OpenAI, like Anthropic, go in there on your consumer-grade accounts and turn on the privacy features, meaning don't share your information back to the models. There's sometimes some options like improve the models for everyone. Turn that off. You don't want your personal data going back to train the big models.
And on the upside, everyone, if they're not using those tools, they probably should be, because 10 years from now, it's going to be like not knowing how to drive a car if you don't know how to work AI. Chris
Spot
Krebs.
on. Yep, it is a huge advancement.
Chris Krebs, thank you so much for your insights and your time. Appreciate it.